Hey, it's Bailey from Becoming Bailey, and I am doing the golden vlog for April. I'm really excited about this prompt. It was some pretty good questions, and I was actually going to record it when I was with Andy over the weekend, and I didn't want to spoil it for him because he loves watching the vlogs. So here it goes. What is your biggest accomplishment that you are proud of? I've got two really big accomplishments. And it's really funny that this question is being asked because Andy and I were just talking about this um, the other night, actually. I am very proud of graduating college. I graduated in 2013 after 3.5 years of college, just 7 semesters. I graduated with a 3.91 GPA. It was summa cum laude. I graduated with all A's and 3 B's, basically. And to graduate a semester early, and I pretty much had a full ride for college, and graduate with such great grades is amazing. And then the other accomplishment that I'm really proud of, is paying off $17,000 in debt in just about as many months. I think it's a little over a year and a half is how long it took me to, or right about a year and a half was about how long it took to pay off all that debt. It's bittersweet because I'm back in debt again, just a little bit for the wedding, and I kind of hate that, but it really did make me feel better to know that I had paid off so much. My car loan, a personal loan, a credit card. I had paid off so much before Andy and I got engaged, and way before we had even met, I had paid off a lot of that debt. So that's really amazing, and I can't wait for Andy and I to be debt-free in a couple of years. Hopefully a year or so. I'm pushing for a year. Who are your biggest fans and encouragers? Definitely Andy. He is a huge fan of the blog. I mentioned this on Monday, but he really keeps me going when I feel like I want to quit writing and quit blogging. And my family too. They're really big supports. They really just are there when I need it. I kind of push myself to do things like pay off debt and graduate with such great grades and stuff. But they're my backup. They're the cheerleaders when I need a little bit of cheering. And yeah. What creative pursuits bring joy into your life? Okay, this is kind of another question that Andy and I were talking about. He said I have like no hobbies, and it's kind of true. Creatively, I'm not a creative person, I don't think. I blog, that's about it. I dabble in photography. I'm not great at it. I still use my DSLR on auto mode. But those are my creative things. I guess I'm not great. I don't know. I'm more factual than creative, I guess. How do you nurture your creative side? Did I like miss the question? I don't know. Maybe I did. Oh. No, I didn't. Okay. How do you typically react when you receive a compliment? I used to like say things like, "Oh no, it's not," I just dismiss the compliment, like make a sentence like if somebody complimented my outfit, I'd be like, "Oh, it's not a big deal," or whatever. Um, but now I'm trying to just stop at thank you. Like if somebody says something to me, I just say thank you, or like I really appreciate that or something. I'm trying to get better at that. How do you nurture your creative side? Um, I don't. Not really. I'm not creative, I guess. I mean, we've already discussed that I'm not creative, but whatever. I don't know. I mean, I just write and journal, and that's just it for me. Does your activities and lifestyle contribute to your sense of self-worth and well-being? Okay. This is a really good question for me, because as my life is changing as I get married, um, I'm learning that I've gotten a lot of self-worth, if I can say that right, self-worth out of things in my life, out of my job, out of the money I've made, out of especially my job. Really, it's just because I always got a lot of value out of my education, and once I switched to a career, it's translated to that. So it's very hard for me to adjust to giving up that career that I have, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give up my career entirely, but I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to my career. Just moving and with the military life and that kind of thing. So yeah, I do get a lot of value out of earning a paycheck and going to work and doing things and making a difference. And not to say that you can't do that in other ways, but for me, it's just always been my job is how I feel that the most. Does something or someone else dictate how you spend your time, feel, or act? How I spend my time? I tend to spend my time the way I want to be honest. It's not really a huge thing. I just do what I want, really. I think part of it's just because Andy is gone during most of the week that I get to do pretty much what I want during, Monday to Thursday night, or actually Sunday to Thursday nights. And now the weekends are different, just because now that I'm not working two jobs, Andy and I do spend, literally like the entire weekend together, and it's been different to learn how to adjust, to considering someone else's needs, and I'm not perfect at it. I'm learning that I'm very selfish, and I think that's all what marriage is about, is learning to overcome your own selfishness. But yeah, so that's just how I spend my time, is just considering Andy on the weekends. How I feel and act. Let me talk about how I act. I let my emotions rule how I act, which is terrible, and I need to stop doing that. I'm at least aware of it now, and I try to be better at it, but I definitely do let my emotions get the best of me, and I'll say things or do things that I really shouldn't do. And then how I feel. I let other people definitely rule how I feel. Like, if somebody does something mean to me, I let it ruin my whole day. And, that's, not really the thing to do. I'm learning to be better at it, though. I'm learning to keep a positive attitude, and it's mostly due to Andy, because he's such a positive influence in my life. Are you surrounding yourself with people that encourage and push you to be better, or the opposite? I am definitely attempting to surround myself with positive people. Andy is probably the number one positive person that I can be around. He just is so uplifting and so encouraging, and he's been through a lot in his life too, and the way he just keeps a positive attitude just is inspiring. And so that, I try to, I'm trying to keep a positive attitude and everything, and I'm not great at it, but I am better than I used to be. Yeah, so those are the month's questions for the Golden Vlog, and I actually really, really, really liked this prompt, so props to whoever made the questions. They were really thought-provoking. Alright, see ya!